Welcome back to Unseen Sports TV. My name is Coach Javon Parchment and also Elvator Sports as well. Copy Mix in the studio. How are you doing, man? Everything is okay?
So far, so good.
So far, so
Good
good. So,
night, everyone.
people, apologize for the late start. Supposed to start the show from 8 o'clock, but all is well so far. I'm okay. And the show is going to continue. Long time we don't do a JPL recap show, match week 26. People, remember the rescheduled games will be played this Thursday. All the rescheduled games will be played this Thursday of match week 23. So we'll give you the fixtures for those. We're at match week 26, going into the second round. So as soon as the second round is finished, we're going into the last round of the tournament, or the league, I should say league, right? Yes. So people, today we're going to look at the JPL. We're going to also give you a roundup on the Tier 2, JFF Tier 2 Championships, right, Mr. Meeks?
Yes, right, right.
All right. So those are the information that we're going to talk about. And we're going to also talk about the coach change at Montego Bay. I don't think Mr. Meeks saw that one coming. Changes at Montego Bay. People like, subscribe, and share to the content. Share the live to as many people as possible. Let them know that Unseen Sports is live right now with the JPL recap and the Tier 2 show. People, let us start out with the Montego Bay coaching change. Mr. Meeks, what's your take on Zapata leaving based on mutual consent? What's your thought on it?
I honestly didn't see that coming. It was a surprise to me. But then when you check the records of Montego Bay, then you wonder what is the reason because Montego Bay don't really have a good record against some of the bigger teams in the league. So maybe the management think that based on what is happening, Zapata is not bringing to the team to the point where he can compete in the final six to win. So I don't know what's the rationale. I'm just assuming. However, it's what it is, and let's look at the changes that they made.
Uh, I did a video on it, Mr. Mix, right? I did a video on it. And my analysis of why Zapata left, or it can be said, because nowadays nobody wants to be put out there as getting fired. You
Mm.
understand? So most of the time, coaches just walk away from the job and resign, right? Because they see something coming that is not nice, right? To go
Yeah.
on the resume. So I believe that the management staff or the in charge of the football at Montego Bay wanted a change. They saw that the team were going down into a place where top four not achieving, you know, top four or top three this season is a failure. Not qualifying for the CONCACAF Caribbean Commission is a failure, right? Your draw against um you beat them first leg, you draw against them in the second leg. Score on them first, and that's Arnegard, right? You lose against Mount Pleasant. You draw against
Cavaliers.
Cavaliers, right? So and those teams are teams that are there to go,
What about Portmore?
poke more again, right? So I believe it looks in the business end of the season that they're not going to beat these teams, right? And I think it's also in his interviews. 'Cause a lot of people watch interviews, and I think coaches need to take interviews very seriously. The words that you say will use against you in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And I think Zapata gave,
So Zapata had made some suggestions in an interview that will put him in a bad light in regards to
in
bullying.
regards of his management and how they look at what he's saying, always giving his opponent a lot, too much credit, too much respect, in my opinion. Every time you draw against a big team, it's, hey, remember this team is this champion or this champion or they are this good at. What about your team and how good your team is? And then it plays out in his football. Change from an attacking, you know, boss in the game and just change into a defensive structure, and then goal score and
Well,
taking off a striker,
see,
putting a defensive
I'd see
midfield and those
that
things.
is very very tricky situation because You can be a team that is dominating the game, and for some reason, once you score, something can change. And persons will criticize him if he continue to attack and the other team comes back.
No, but that's not the
But
case, Mr.
so
Mix.
hold on. If I am playing a team and the team is of quality, and I get a goal and there's a short amount of period of time leave for the game, say 15 minutes, and I decide that okay, based on what is happening, I'm going to make this adjustment so that we can solidify the defense and ensure we come out on top. But at the end of the day, for some reason, it didn't happen. People will criticize me for it. However, if I am playing a team that is good and I score a goal and I still play that fluid attacking, didn't score a second goal and they managed to hit me back on the counter and score, people will criticize you for that either. So anywhere you go, it's going to be a criticism. So at the end of the day, I really don't see the issue. I'm really surprised about the whole thing. I thought he was doing a good job. I will say that in regards to what you mentioned with the top teams and he's not getting the result, then that is an issue that the management should have taken to him and let him know that okay, going forward we'd really like to see this approach in these games. We don't like the negative type of thing in these games. We want to be the team to beat, and in order to be the team to beat, we have to attack and play brave and bold. So it's what it is.
I think you're not understanding what the management is like at Montego Bay, Mr. Mix. These person at Montego Bay, they eliminate, they well, not eliminate, sorry. They imitate the style of Chelsea, Ibrahimovic. You can be winning and your job is not safe. Why? You're not beating the top four teams. You lose two derby games, stuff like that, that you should not have lost. Mr. Hines, in the building. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Unseen Sports TV and Pro Sports. How are you doing, sir?
Good night, good night. What about Mr. Mix?
Big up, Teddy.
I have to pick up the big coach, You know what I'm saying? God, 10 points from four games. You see my smile?
I say, go on, man. The man never leak me. I say, oh, you know, me pan and run. No.
I know problems there. We still talk about that stuff.
Yeah, we did talk about the
There you
Zapata.
go. Such thing
I
as
talk about
perfection.
Zapata. You talk
Yeah,
about
yeah. You know, say, I really that want some information, pan, because,
okay.
you know, me surprised third in our league. Not look too bad, you know. And then, in claim, saying resign, something like, you know,
No,
what the news for the ground.
for me personally, I think this is a surprise.
It
Um,
is. Could
it,
be.
it is. Remember that Montego Bay was a team last year which wasn't say made the top six.
Mhm.
They had potential. Now this coach brought them into the top. They're at what number two now, and they have been there in the top six consistently from season. I think he was doing a pretty good job, in my opinion. But for some reason, management may had some criteria which they sign on, and he's not meeting that. So that based on that, I could understand, but it's a surprise for me.
Generally, because, you know, I've been watching Montego Bay, and even though they have not been putting away a lot of their chances, they've been creating and they've been playing some very good football, you know. So I'm surprised. This is one of the shockiest thing, and as I said, the team is not performing bad. You know, they have not lost a lot of games. They have lost only once in Montego Bay. So they only lose most of them games on the road and draw on the road. So I'm surprised.
So, right. And they have a lot of players who are international players now. So
So,
the club is going in the right path. It would be interesting now to see because I understand that Peart Tegat Davis and Andrew Peart
you
is
know,
going to be the ones who taking
I'm,
over.
I'm, I'm, I'm seeing is the one who break the news to me before I saw it, and you know, much respect for the body of work that Tegat did, but as it relates to Mr. Peart, you know, follow his career and stuff like that. But at this level, as a technical director, I don't know. I don't know. I think it should be in reverse.
Hold on,
He's the coach
I
and
speak.
Tegat being the technical director. But hey, let's see how it works.
I think for me, knowing Peart, I think Peart is a very good organizer, a very good planner, and I think he will be able to put everything down, create a structure for the team and the system of Montego Bay. Um, I don't think he will have any difficulties in regards to that because he's very good at what he does. What's the take, Anthony?
Yeah, I believe. All right. So for me, okay, the man, yeah, shovel up snow and them thing there.
Who that?
Yo,
No, sir.
I cook some food, man.
No, you know, tell me, me wrap one card. Kind of,
That make the nice. Okay.
yeah. So me pull off one door angle as we speak. So probably that making it nice.
Mm.
But you did it. Shit, you did say unseen. Cause I'm saying I follow big fan of Mr. Peart, big fan of him work. I'm MoBay is my team. I don't know if you don't know still, but MoBay is my team.
No,
So
first I hear that. The first I hear that.
yes, sir. I was
First
I was born in
Eh?
St. James, you know, sir. I'm
I
Montego Bay
thought you were a
originally.
Portmore man enough for some reason.
Nothing a millionaires.
For MoBay di ba, no?
Yeah, MoBay I come from.
Me know say I'm over here come
I
from.
don't know.
Yeah, man. MoBay me used to watch when me little me. My people them so.
Somebody sports on the ball said that Davis is not an upgrade to Zapata.
I say, me think Zapata was doing an amazing work. I mean,
I honestly feel so too.
me not think he's a coach that you can just replace like that. When you look at, as I said, I do think that Peart is a very amazing, personally. He's been doing well as it relates to his career. But when you look at Kiz, even when he was at UE.
So what you're concerned because I limited experience with working with big men.
Yeah, definitely.
But generally take football a football no matter what level, The only
Yes.
thing as you go in a different level is that the pace of the game increase. The
Me and
understanding.
you, you see,
But the football
there's one thing I have to
understanding
take
will
in
be the same.
consideration.
Yeah?
Even when we're coaching boys, you're coaching teenagers, you're coaching money cup, that kind of stuff. When you're coaching older guys, when it comes on to egos, attitudes, mentality, like a professionalism, the way how you treat things, I think all of that will come in play. As I said, I watched him when he was at UE. I've watched UE. Wasn't really impressed with UE at the time. So I'm really excited to see what will happen as it relates to that because he has come a far way. As you say, very organized and disciplined as it relates to how he does his work. So, mate, I'm MoBay on my team. And, nothing less than top 3 to overseas because that's where you get the team. And I do think MoBay play very good football.
Remember, say top 3, you have to go into the final 6 now. You have to qualify for the semi-final. You stand a chance to make the top 3. So
That's why I say I want less than top 3.
so for me personally, I think even a format of the league to cheer. I think if you win the league, you're supposed to get one of the automatic Caribbean Cup spot.
I guess it has to do with one thing you have to think about the fact that they need more money and
No, you still would have pay the final part, Because what I would believe is that you're trying to push for little consistent teams are push for. So if me work right through the 10 months or the 9 months, whichever, I'm gonna win the league. What is there for me?
but we have to eliminate. You
don't want to
want to eliminate one team and push really hard, and it's going water down the whole top 6 situation. Because if you win the league, you really necessarily have to go through the top 6 business.
And me qualify for the CONCACAF spot. I automatically qualify already. So when you come to the round of 16, I only 2 spots left for your work final, Bridget.
Yeah. I don't really have an issue with it. I just think that persons who win the league forget a little bit more as it relates to prize money and a little bit more recognition. That's just what I think. But apart from that, based on how we system set, the structure, the quality of the teams, we think are the best. Because the quality kind of,
Yeah.
it's quality not consistent, put it that way. We have players, but them stretch all over the place and take forever to get them together to play football.
But Ted, in regards to Montego Bay, I don't think Montego Bay would have an issue in terms of professionalism and players' behavior and all these things because
I don't think them have it, but I say it's a new.
The management would have structured everything already. So, I don't see a reason why the coaches are going to fear. Although it was a surprise for me for them change the coach, but I think these coaches, I was, Peart Tegat Davis. I was even surprised when he was dismissed from Arnett Garda because
it was a shocker for me too. We couldn't and the funny thing, and this is a thing I don't like with Jamaica, as it relates to media and stuff like that. You don't get a lot of inside information about the clubs and what is going on. So you only can speculate based on theories and persons. You look 5 different, somebody else says something else. You don't really know what's happening. And that was a dismissal because I think Arnett did very well that season.
Yeah, I think they were playing good. They were playing. Unfortunately, they never really get the final thing what they want. But in terms of, remember, I said Peart Tegat Davis to me. When you backtrack on it was not playing the way they playing now. Arnett was more physical and direct and running and that hard thing that. And Peart Tegat Davis and his assistant. What the assistant name? What the assistant name again? He come from Holland, man. And him coach champion, man. And him structure champion program. These men actually structure on it to start play football, pass it through the different channels, build up everything and try. Yeah, they really didn't get it right that year. Unfortunately, they never win. But we feel like say if they had stayed and with the little eras that you think wouldn't have picked when they recruit 1 and 2 players, they're supposed to get this. So that was a surprise for me.
Oh, if I listen to that, was a surprise to me.
So I think
even though I'm not a big fan of him,
Sapa
was a surprise to me as well.
Who?
Sapa.
Yeah,
Sapa smart. Sapa
I
smart.
understand why them dismiss him.
Sapa get somebody to work with him for balance, for complement his weakness, man. He's
no,
smart.
as I'm saying, even though I'm not a big fan of him, his dismissal was a surprise to me as well.
Yeah.
Because with our fairness, something they never do all that bad, but I guess missing out on a face. We have to understand. And there's a lot of things. That's a thing about the Premier League. And people like Unseen need to start dig deeper. So we can get information.
So
about El Futuro.
No, El Futuro give analysis.
Thank you. Ted.
Yeah.
I think this is a glorious opportunity for Peart Tegat Davis too. Because you're going into a club that is structured, have a nice playing facility, have players of good quality. What else could you want?
Not only that, they have a vision. You can see that they're working towards something.
They have a
recruitment.
They have a city where them. Everybody down that side there, United are going with. That's sure.
Yeah, but I play it, man. I play it. So.
Don't get me wrong, it's a pressure,
Oh, it's gonna be pressure.
You have to know how to deal with that.
And as I say, more than Tegat should have done amazing things already with our Premier League team. You know who?
Because Tegat now win the title with MoBay already.
Exactly. So I say he would have done it already. And he would have the experience. He would have dealt with the egos. He would have been through that already. Who I'm most critical of, and I'm watching out because my team is Mr. Peart.
because I know, Mr. Meeks know, that it is
You want to say
easier said
Mix?
than done.
You want to hold on. Here, Jordan. Mix. We possibly have an opening in the Napkins family for you.
Big up Nakins. Oh, him tell him to come on, man. Nakins,
Napkins straight to come talk. No.
Nakins, come on, bro.
Nakins have to be careful that way and say all these.
Yeah.
I'm going to send him the links too.
Send him the link.
Send the link.
Yeah.
Make him come talk. That's it.
Yeah.
Hope him carry mother on. Because mother.
Him always
serious,
come with some nice, different, you know?
That's it. That's it. We'll talk about George. John.
Yeah, keep me eye on him on my team. I say, Mr. Mix, but this is what I'm going to say.
You want me hear my twist to it while I think them the coach move on? Just say move on.
Yeah, but I like that. No, I hear.
All right. So
I almost hear sitting
when
there.
when the right, I had a interview with owner, and the owner make it clear.
You?
Yes, yeah, Mr. Yanni explained. Right? The owner make it clear that he forced himself to me that he wants a overseas coach because overseas coach will come to do one job, and the job is to only coach a team that and get the contract to coach. Now the Jamaican coaches them want to coach 2-3 different teams and them things, so them occupied now different areas, and them now really put the 100 in a year investment. So that's why I'm saying at the time you never go for a Jamaican coach, right?
Okay.
Oh.
Dying to hear this because both I coach them choose a coach.
A team, I mean, I think them all leave.
Rusty's, Tegat there and Glenn York, respectively.
Hold on. I just want to tell you the twist now in the mind of the what me think, right?
Okay.
Not necessarily, I'm never having a conversation with him to know that it's just reasoning. So all right. So after that now, when we look at Zapata leave now, I to myself say, me personally believe Zapata leave, but he was pressured to leave also. And it was obvious that him start give too much respect to the top 4 teams and him never beat them. First round, him don't beat them. Second round, him not beat them. So we are gonna wait till third round come. We don't make it to the top to the Caribbean competition. Make a change. That's what I think is in their mind that they must say, all right, let us move away from him and get somebody who's not fearful, somebody who will not go show these top teams respect and go at them. Because a lot of games, Zapata.
No.
But the person them would them choose not
have that good track record.
You cannot say
a good track record.
You cannot say that person won the league before.
Yeah, sorry, one have a good track record. But the other one, the technical director.
No, the technical director is not.
Premier League.
You know what the technical director. We could look it up. Although Jamaica technical director mean a little different still.
Me go just tell us here Jamaica we are talking about, you know.
Well, I will look it up because I don't understand. But you know.
Me go just tell us before you think remember say Jamaica we are talking about.
So technical director in football, also known as a sporting director. So what Jano Star. So Paul Christie is the same thing.
Yeah.
Relative. But Paul Christie always say him don't talk about technical stuff. So hold on. One time in the first round. One time. So we could dissect. You know, so we have it wrong in Jamaica, one twisted.
I don't know that.
Them naming thing and them thing about them money I do bridging a joke thing them go on.
I don't know that.
A technical director in football, also known as sporting director, director of football, is a senior executive who manages a football club operation. They're responsible for both on the field and off the field activity. So Christian is responsible for the technical part of the team. Like him not.
Suppose one president do it differently. One president.
It all has to do with what the club.
That's the problem. Change the name then. Don't use sporting director mix.
I think sporting director has a general scope, but the club can exclude what they want you to do. The club always the other committee.
Make the same adjustment.
Brother, listen what I say. If international standard is that there is 10 objectives for a sporting director to fulfill. And I have my club, and I hire somebody to be my director. And I say, hey, I don't want you to do these 10. Only these 7 you're going to focus on. Just 17 more you focus on. I'm going to list them and say, that is your job. It's still come under the umbrella. When you do the complex thing at the end.
But you're not an auto director. Like he's like an assistant.
Who decide what is out and out? I decide what
Listen
I
your workload.
want for my club, from you.
Listen your workload. You're not really you understand what I mean?
No.
But that's the issue. That's why people in Jamaica just stick up a name and them. All right. So for example, we can go back into the days. So Donovan looking to Charlie Moon.
Yo, nobody bring up that. Yo, next thing, brother. We not bring up none of them or something.
Next that way there, brother.
Let that stay away.
Let that stay away there.
People go talk and say with this away. We know the part, brother. Allow that, brother.
All right, we can move on. They must have move on. We can move on. You know. Knockins, where are the knockins? Come on for the show. Mr. Link.
Yo, that's when you see mix up. You stay far from it,
Yeah.
Anyway, Ted, this is what it means. A technical director.
I mean, know what it means, still, you know.
Also known as a sporting director for a football team. He's a senior executive who manages a football club. Here are the responsibility now. Player transfer, budgeting, recruitment, development, sponsorship, scouting, media, analytics. So you're supposed to do a part of the technical. You're supposed to be a part of the technical team and do some analytical work.
But I can hire somebody to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what we're going to get at.
The data are 10.
So you don't need to know nothing about it.
This is what I think technical
director. Ask you, so you don't need to know about the data. You don't need to can read the data.
This is.
Hold on. Don't try to tweet.
I'm not tweeting. I'm just ask you.
Let me ask you something.
No. Answer the question.
No.
I'm going to ask them.
No. Let me ask you something. If, for one, the data within a club cannot be an individual thing.
No, it has to be analyzed by a variety.
It has to be analyzed by a group.
Especially the head coach.
Yeah. No. If I am the technical director and me want the best out of the data within the club, what is happening? I will be smart enough to understand, say, I can't put that alone on my brain. I need a team. And as the director now, I will tell them specifically what is it that we want them to do whenever we have a game or training session. Once that understanding is made, then I will sit back and every training session or every match, that information based on the objective that was given to them initially should come back to me at my desk. Not true?
So I get that,
you know, but you see, for me, I think that technical directors in Jamaica context is basically persons who analyze and come up with different ways and systems.
Big up Boss Thomas. Big up Boss Thomas. Big up Boss Thomas.
And persons who look at where the team is lacking and find players to fix those areas. So basically, I don't think the scope go no further than that.
But in Jamaica, you know, they normally have technical directors, coach, and mix up in every little thing.
So them just like fling term all over.
Yeah, but we don't want to call nobody name. We have call people name and school name. Just talk in Jamaica. They have technical director.
With the past the name part, you got my point this again, like you want me to talk.
Virgin.
Yeah, anyway, we can move from that. Can you see if we are moving from it, man, go back the same. We are talking about the part where I am saying, as a technical director, you need to understand the technical stuff. A lot of technical directors, them not understand the technical stuff. That's all I say. Right? You hire people to do the technical work and get the information, but you can't read the information.
What's so hard to read, brother?
What do you mean what's
so hard to read?
What's hard to read?
With all AI, you just take the information, put in an AI and tell it to explain it to you.
Everybody can learn. Everybody can learn.
You don't know if you do it today, you invest tomorrow, you get to know if you do it.
I can guarantee you, if you go to them club and do an investigation, half of them are open. How much money I bet?
Virgin, you need to move away from the Jamaican thinking because
You better move away.
hold on,
I tell you what is there.
hold on, let me tell you what I say. In Jamaica, persons are not put in position in clubs because of ability. Persons are put in position because of affiliation.
Who them know?
That's two different things. So if I know you and I run this, me say, okay, Pachi, go do this. Pachi know nothing about that? No, but you are my friend, Pachi, I go do that.
Your
Whatever
friend for the
Pachi
job.
go and learn, Pachi just do that and I job that. First to comment, how many clubs have persons signing to a job description so the person knows specifically what and what is
You say the
expected?
money want to 3 different things.
Precisely. So when you're looking at the standard, you don't say to me that people don't know. You have many persons who don't know but can know if the interest is there and the opportunities are there. Many persons in Jamaica can do it, brother. But guess what? The opportunities are not there for it.
My reason why I think that way there because there's a lot of experience in certain areas and talking to club members and so on. You understand? You understand? We can't really disclose everything from
See,
here.
Boss Thomas
But,
said
but,
they
but
might can read it,
so that me I
but
say
not know how to
correct,
execute it.
correct, correct. See that? They don't know if execute.
Yeah,
Because a lot of them don't say secure.
But you say you disagree. So many persons in a position don't really did it because
There's
of
a
their
common sense
ability.
that means.
Precisely. So when you go make a statements, we say like say we just not know nothing. Yeah,
Them
it
not know.
unfair. It
Them not know.
unfair.
Reading something, right? Reading something, I read knowing the words and stuff. Different from executing. Because remember, you know, it's a club you have to execute. You know, read alone if you can't execute. This means. Them for them can't execute. Thank you, Boss Thomas. You
Alright?
understand?
So when I see it at the end of the day, as I said, I do think that how Jamaica define technical directors are different. So there are certain things that they're not going to do or is expected to do. So as I said, I believe that technical directors in Jamaica basically is just coming up with looking at where the team has a deficiency, what area, what weaknesses is up, come up with ways better to assess those or deal with those issues and focus a lot on recruitment and development. I think basically that's it for technical directors in Jamaica. Not a lot of teams in Jamaica really use much analysis like that.
Ted, so you expect to see Peart on the bench doing coaching job then? A lot of
No,
technical.
not you don't. But you're not. Remember, I never say more coach the team. That's a different thing.
Huh?
No, I don't expect him to do that.
No. I mean, like in Jamaican context, you will see him on the bench doing coaching. Right?
I mean, most persons want to be involved in how Jamaican works. Possibly, yeah, he's gonna be there. I'll be surprised if he's not.
I will tend to disagree because I believe that the Montego Bay owner management and system that they have is of international standard. Just like Mount Pleasant, if you notice Paul Christie, who is the technical director or the director, the sporting director, it's the same thing. He's not on the bench any at all.
I think it is different, but I same thing.
But it's the same thing. He's not on the bench. I don't see Montego Bay going to be operating any way, any different. I think he will be behind the scene doing what he, unless Montego Bay have a different objective within his job description for him.
That's what I was just about to say. We can't
So,
jump to that conclusion because we're uncertain about his complete job description.
yeah, so
And until we fully understand
that being a part of the criteria, then I would understand. But
yeah, so
if not, I would expect that he would be structuring the different teams, the youth teams, the whole program within the club, looking at marketing, how to get the club name out, how to get players out of the country, how to do all of those things. I would expect that he would be a major person behind the scene doing all of that. So let's watch and see. Let's watch and see. Let's watch and
you
see.
know, that's one thing we can assure us me about it.
Yeah, we'll watch and see.
Knockings.
Can't assure you about that. No, my place.
We'll watch and see. But we expect because to me, Montego Bay, or should I say Mount Pleasant and Montego Bay are the two teams that have set the standard in terms of this, the management structure and the roles and functions of individuals within the clubs. Many other clubs have some person intertwined with other roles and it causes heap of problem. And if I would talk about that, I would expect Veer with Craig Butler's knowledge and experience and to structure certain things. But
Yeah,
Veer,
but that the structure don't have very poor.
eh?
You see the structure don't have very poor.
Yeah, man, I say they're all over the place, brother. They're
Yeah,
all over
yeah,
the
man.
place.
They mean them all over the place.
They're all over the place,
Knockings,
brother.
defend game. Come, knockings, defend game. Come on, meet us.
Why you somebody defend this, man? I beg
Knockings,
here, car. You're that second to last, so.
knockings,
Much of you come up with this.
knockings.
That's what I say.
So you think it's because of talent why them the way down there, so?
So
No,
knockings.
it's just organization.
Yeah, just that.
It's just organization.
Oh,
I think
knocking.
there's talent there. But
So we're
as
not
it relates
talk, man.
to
Talk, man.
as look here, Denzel was in Shinewood, right? Teamwood, or whatever the team was. Don't get me mixed up. Right? Says he signed to the what? The under 21?
Denzel Loa?
I think he was signed to the under 21. Don't quote me, I'm not sure.
Fine art?
Yes.
I'm not sure exactly, but I know him
All right.
God.
But he came back and him start the next couple of games.
Him
The
do
last
what?
game that I saw pictures of, he was the one who scored the 1-1 at who was it? Chapitan Maroons?
I don't remember. Yeah, Chapitan enjoy it,
The thing
man.
what I'm saying is that the players are not even getting enough time to play with each other. The moment one look good, him gone somewhere. Gone this. Somebody has to pick you. Somebody has to patch you.
I think Robinho Garden gone to Portugal for trials too.
You see that? So you see where me I come from now. And he was probably one of them best defensive players. So the team really get time to actually gel or do nothing together. So how do you expect a team like that now to win? Remember, you know, when we had this conversation last, I said to you, the team that I think is going down is Humble Lion. I'm still believe Chapitan Maroons are going down.
You still believe Chapitan Maroons are going down?
Yep.
You think so too? You think Beer go down? So somehow Beer go steal.
Humble Lion done in a certain coach done cast the stone of defending and them not defend properly.
Call him.
No.
I watched Mount Pleasant.
Call him.
Mount Pleasant versus Humble Lion. And when I said I've never seen a team not under one have such poor defensive structure, it is ridiculous. They don't trap nobody.
Two teams
One Pleasant was just playing the ball through the open spaces, player dropping into the pockets and just breaking them apart. And don't then kick a shot off of the goal.
You know. See, let me be honest with you, Ted. You see, since going in the club system, you know, we used to their club Yuatan and something.
Yeah.
Normally the Lime Wall. And you tend to recognize it, a lot of these players have potential now. But you see, it's only a basic thing, then take it for granted, brother.
That's the point that I was making.
Yeah?
That was the point when I was making, when I said to you that, when I was saying earlier that, hey, you might be good at the youth level, but when it comes on to these big man, they take certain things for granted. It's a basic concept of football.
No, but sometimes I know really the players have to blame, you know. Sometimes the coaches, brother. Because if you sit down and watch a team play a game, say you just highlight the issue of tracking. You watch the Humble Lion team and you against Mount Pleasant, and you say, man, them not track none at all. They end up with 5. You as a coach, if you really understand what you're doing, you're supposed to look and realize, say, maybe when you go back through the game, you see about 3-4 goals where tracking are the major issue, not sure. You're supposed to spend time. The players them have push up their mouth and go on like, but you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah, man, you have to go on, you have to hurt some egos and know what you're saying.
You have to make them know as a Brazilian not a big man, but guess what? You can't press a man for the ball and the ball pass and you turn around and watch the ball and the man will run past you. Just go receive the ball, kicking out the goal. That is poor.
You see man pass ball to man and it no reach, and man stand up and watch. Captain as a matter. Like him I say, we expect to run down that. I mean I say, are you still a play? Mad.
Virgin, sometimes I just feel to say, if you don't see the details of the coach, don't expect the players them to see, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the issues with Humble Lion have, them did it from September, you know. You hear me?
Yeah,
From September them did it. And now February I go March and then still I repeat the same problem. What? You are telling me say the coach I highlight these things and I create sessions to fix these and the player them just decide not to do it?
no, I know, but I can tell you that they have been poor.
Hmm?
I have watched them. As you know, I mean, I get to watch every game, but as soon as a TV game is there,
You
I
watch
get to watch it and,
your head
and
hurt you.
oh, Jesus Christ, man. There are certain teams, like, if you see that those two teams are playing on Monday or Sunday, me, nah, watch it. I will never watch Arbor View play.
No man, you have to watch him man, because guess what?
How have you play ball now, you know?
How have you get some players and all of a sudden they ain't on side?
No, but Arbor View have the same issues because Arbor View, and not just Arbor View, there are few teams that still have this rough, bustling mentality. Less football and more roughness and aggression.
That's a Humble Lion, brother. I don't think
Nah,
Humble Lion that. Well,
if the
they might try to
players are
change, but
playing
it
the
changed just
football
now.
smart, then this is going to keep you from making them all just keep away from the contact. The moment you come near pass and drop in the space, pick up the pocket. Them already. You know, I watched the game that Tivoli lost to Army. I watched the game. From the game start, I said Tivoli I run, but me I said, but wait, it's alright, cool, you know. Probably them would just get 2 goals and, start control the game. Jesus Christ, Tivoli I run like a 100-meter race. So I said to myself, them think them a big man that can maintain this after 90 minutes?
Them can't, and they couldn't, and I see what MoBay the moment that's having run up and down.
So said, so done, then frazzle out. And when you get tired, I mean, the coach says something about more this and that. Doesn't matter how great you are. Once the muscle in my ball, fatigue setting, concentration.
Not about how strong you be.
Facts.
You could have strong a little more.
Concentration gone. I mean, me could have seen that and I said, him not realize him a lead pull up for the strike. Monitor the game, slow it down. Get charge of the game. You just a run.
Yo,
Father God.
people, many people feel like the fitness is where you run and you can't tire, you know. I mean, I say, they believe they are madness in a bridge.
All right, Ted, we could structure it a little bit. We could talk about the team then. We're going to my team now. We have tier 2 for discuss, you know. We want to do this quick. All right, so Cavaliers 3, Mullines 0. What do you think about that game? Kings scoring a beautiful free kick.
Watch the game as well. It was a good game.
Atkinson back from injury, scoring as well.
You think Atkinson need a proper rest?
Not only that, I think Cavaliers defense he's an injury-prone player.
Again, something alright.
You know though, Mr. Mix?
Eh?
I think Cavalier depends too much on him, and he's an injured-prone player.
Yeah.
They need to come up with a solution.
They need to find another good number 10 or a young number 10 who can drop later. See something to find one, you know. I think they would get the player too. Dylan John. I think Dylan John is a quality player though.
You didn't get Dylan John?
No. What was getting?
I think
Dylan why you got what was now no history of playing?
This is the thing for me and Dylan John. Technically, very good player, but this is the issue I have. When you look at Dylan's ability to stay consistent in a game and to impact a game because he's coming in as a creative player. Not true?
Yeah.
Not good enough.
At the Premier League level,
it reminds me a lot of Maggie. Just one moment of brilliance and then you have to use one flashlight trying to the rest of the game. Last! Disappear in the grass. Not good enough.
Why next match?
So what you think about the Cavaliers game now? King scoring a beautiful free kick.
The free kick was outstanding. Even yesterday we had some good free kick from both.
It's like a weekend of free kicks.
Yeah, it was very good.
Angie was who reached that. All right.
So I think something that was a bright spark for Cavalier too. That's the Trinidadian name.
Oh, Cali Irving.
Kyrie Irving. Hey, speaking about that,
Ball lineup.
you know, when I listen to like the Trinidadians and our international players, you know, give interviews and the way that they speak and, you know, the professionalism with them displays is just something I like for the league. Tell me someone,
Them different, man.
Jamaica and take him out.
Them different,
We
man.
need to do a little bit of that.
When I hear Brito talk, when I hear Trimmingham talk, when I hear Kylie Irving talk.
We need to do a little bit of to sell the product. You see me, I come from Unseen and Sammy. The product, man. We have to remember that. After we sport, after we league, the man they need to do better to sell themselves as an individual. You understand? It's poor, man. Poor. It's very
All right,
poor.
next game. Racing versus Portmore, 1-1 draw. Knockins.
Oh.
Knockins.
Jordan, answer.
Talk to me. How you do? Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone.
Big up, Knockins. Big up.
Yo, Brian, man, you say Unseen watch the wolf who come acting like a shepherd.
I see all the shade. Mr. Michael, CEO of BAM Sports. Jordan, I have enough staff already. I'm always on the look for exceptional talent.
All right, talk us through the racing
team. Hold on, man. I'm gonna finish. What are you saying to me? Talk to me properly. What are you saying?
Talk us through the Portmore and racing game. Are you right there?
I'm the wrong member or knocking, so if we talk to Portmore racing match.
Or the wrong member?
That would be Shamaya Richards.
So Shamaya. Could you get her on the set?
No, not at the moment. She's busy doing some work.
Okay. Well, Portmore scored first, Mr. Meeks, based on what I'm seeing right here. And then Ellis, the player that I think should have made the Jamaica team, local team, scored a beautiful goal to bring back.
Wonderful, world class.
Everybody make the local team.
Eh?
He come like everybody want make the local
team. Yeah, because
he definitely deserves. No, man, I agree with you. I think he should have gotten an opportunity.
Thank you, my boss.
I know I agree with you,
hold on. What have got to talk about? Because we don't fully talk about the performance of the team, you know, because I see some players where really need to go back. Because of them performance. They just clear that them not ready for this thing yet.
In terms of, I wouldn't say, what do you mean, Meeks? After one, come on, Meeks. Don't bother say that. Right,
no, hold on.
Hold on, Meeks.
Players where every ball they get, the ball bung off of their foot, and me not expect to see their little issues there at this level, brother.
Holy come on. I know say week in, week out, those are players who normally control the ball. But we know what happened.
Hey, but that's what makes a great player, you know, when it comes.
I understand. That is what we need to instill in them. But them just learning. Them just come out of them comfort zone, you know.
No man, the man can't just learn, man.
No man,
them
so much eyes on them. Because they might think about the future now, they might think about the potential that they make in this Jamaica World Cup.
So Nakins, let me ask you. Everybody who used to play in the local team the other day, you believe deserve a next chance?
That's a great question, you know. I probably would have to review both games and then make a fair decision on that.
What? Next question I'll ask you, Natty. Do you believe that there are other players in the Premier League, the JPL, who should have been given an opportunity, who never get one?
Most definitely, but then you have to see. Hold on there, Meeks. Most definitely. Hold on there, Meeks. You have to understand, most definitely. But at the end of the day, is how many persons can make a squad. Many other players I could look on and I could name 5 to 10 players that I think, but if you're going to look on 5 to 10 players, you would have to take out 5 to 10 other players. And I do think that majority of the persons who made the squad deserve the call on the team. But the thing is that you only can call so much. And so, you get me? So much. You can only call 28 people. So, or 20.
I said, what your view?
Unfortunately, I didn't get to see all of the game because I don't think that I didn't get to watch it, but we have to change VPN and I'm overseas and the keep on it. It was a headache. But just a little clips that I saw. I do think that there are some persons in the Premier League that should have gotten the opportunity. I really don't buy the excuse that he just give because these persons are playing in front of hundreds of persons day in day out. Some of them were overseas. So I think, and they're not kids anymore. These are professionals who are being paid. They need to step up to the plate. They need to be doing better. We rank above Trinidad. We should be doing better. If you are looking to break into a team, this is your chance. You have to understand that at this level, you only get one opportunity to show that you're ready. You don't get 6, 7, 8, and 9. You get one. And when that one opportunity comes, it has to count. And
But
I don't think we weren't even playing on grounds that they're not used to. Most of these players play at on it day in, day out. That's a feel like them. If them drop $20 on it, they can't find it.
My view is that I believe
Still
at
doesn't
this
go ahead.
level, players need to understand that this is pressure situation, and if you can't, one of the fundamental things about football is to play under pressure. If you cannot manage that part, no matter how good you are in a little corner league, it not go work. It not go work. I mean, think some players play 2 games and the ball are bung off of them foot same way.
Therefore,
Me not say they not sure that they never show so they deserve an opportunity to get a call up. But I am saying based on what I saw, I think some other players need to get an opportunity until you find a set of players who will go on the field under the pressure, ball play to you in a bung off of your foot, and yeah, make good decision more times than less. And we continue with you.
yes, sir. At this level, it's about consistency. No, I hear no excuse. These are
That's
not
how we see
16,
it, that
17 year
is.
old boys. Work up
No
one.
problem you get chance and get, but at a point, man, you have to say, yo, cut.
to be
Cut.
You have to
honest,
man up,
to
man.
be honest, you have to be honest, what you have to look onto. Because I don't want to play the blame game and I don't want to point any fingers. I know the platform has been especially a bit controversial, but I myself will run away from being controversial right here. What unseen around this mumble?
But say, if me I hear you, me I hear you. So, what you think about the Harbour View on it game?
To you posing the question to
Any,
me.
both of you.
Now only see
Abba,
the highlights. Remember say when that happened in a matter next match, remember say it's only
Oh, I watched it. I watched it.
yeah,
Start to finish.
exactly. I only get to see the highlights and
Party finished by who?
Dead man, I watch it all like. I think that View still struggling, still thinking about it. It's too much running, too much robustness, too much aggression, and less football. I don't think Arnett was special either, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just got to grind out a win where it is. You understand? I don't think Arnett was at their best either. They did create a few chances. Both teams created chances, but I still don't
Both
think.
of you in the meantime, look at the screen and see a comment by Sports on the Ball. May I listen to you, Ted? You can continue.
Yeah, that kid Warner Brown. Warner Brown, I think his first touch needs work, but at the end of the day, you have to take in consideration that Jamaican surfaces are very unpredictable. Very, very unpredictable.
yes,
And I
and
don't think
all of
his
them
first
trying
touch
to
is,
scan at the same time and they have to scan. Because
yeah,
next
I
thing you
don't
control
think
the ball now.
that's fair. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that's fair about him. Because I've
Let
seen
me
him
say something
and
to
he's
you. Let
been
me say
good.
something to you. Because we don't want to divert, but me have to say this. Daniel Green. Did you see his first touches?
I agree.
They're clean.
Eh?
They're clean.
So how is it that Daniel Green could go scan, do the first touch properly, and do him at it?
Yeah, but the thing is, Mr. Mix, you have to, all right, not all players are the same. And the way that players react to situation and the way that they understand space, as in how, because personally, we see a player less than, a feet away, but them brain I tell them, say, them closer. So when you think about players like Daniel Green, who, I think is an exceptional level player, his touch has been good, but I've seen him I've watched Mount Pleasant. I've seen him play for Mount Pleasant, and he played at Draxall. I've watched games, and his touch was as clean.
You know, say how Daniel Green play against for Jamaica the other day. Me not see him play. The last game, him score a hat-trick. Never see the game, but I watched him previously. And
Easiest
him
actually
not
play.
play. Him
Remember,
not play like how him a play
under
for
16 he
Jamaica.
play against him.
Eh?
Under 16 he play against him.
What do you mean by under 16?
Humble now, under 16 my boss.
No, sir, I want to stop my show.
Knockins, you agree?
Clarendon side.
Knockins,
No,
you agree?
Humble Lions step on a little turmoil and they make some bad decision. And it a haunt them.
Brother.
It a haunt.
Under 16 boy.
You watch the Mount Pleasant game.
Yes, I watched it.
I talk about that, because Mount Pleasant beat up a side easy 5, and it could have been more. And nobody now give no credit for it, Knockins, what you have to say?
Under 16, it was horrible.
Hey, Knockins?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, repeat that again, Meek. Sorry about that.
Mr. Mount Pleasant beat up a little team easy 5, could have been more. And nobody not try to tell me no positive what go on. Everybody just push it on like it's nothing.
Hold on, nothing.
Well, it seems to be like that, like for Mount Pleasant, that it's nothing, Parchment, go on through, man. Through. Finish.
Hold on. You hear me?
Finish through before you talk, no, man. You
hear me?
As Meeks and Sir Ted, as I was saying, no, it looks up for Mount Pleasant because you get me. They're doing this regularly right now. They're scoring for fun right now. Yes, it becomes normalized. Remember that we're talking to a team that went on that historic run, and it ended sadly, to a Harbour View team. Like, we don't understand. We can't explain that one here. But I'm not alone right here, and Mommy Knockins, they're not behind me. Mommy, have anything you want to add to it? Because she's there right here, so I thought behind me.
Come on, let her go, man. Let her go.
Yeah, come on, no, say she want to talk to Concede. I know she want to talk to you right now.
Yes.
But go on the Mount Pleasant game.
But right now, yeah.
Let him finish.
Yeah, me that go same way. As me I tell you, say, look normalized right now for Mount Pleasant because them a drop those heavy scores right now, scoring for fun. The football look really fluid. As I mentioned earlier, Daniel Green, what a player. As we said earlier too, he never really showed that same type of player he was on the national level the other day, but I don't see any player that can like lift up them hand and say that they did show up themselves. I think majority of the players were nervous. Despite that, I just said though, I would think Demario Phillips, he never played so badly in MoBay, but in the second match he wasn't so well either. So, but overall, going back to Mount Pleasant, they're really looking really good. They're playing, as I said, fluid football. Well, I look to see how them take on this in the playoff. I don't know if you guys think it's that they will finish number one for the league at the end of the 39 matches. I don't know. I would think they would do that. I think it's 11 to 10 matches leave right now. So, focus is on the second and third place at the moment as well. But I won't stray. Going back to Humberline right now on a really poor form. We look and see Alex Thomas, he mentioned on Knockings, as you know, afterwards.
Alex Thomas should have
yeah, man, him come out and him saying if him do avoid relegation this season, avoid the drop, he would look like a genius. So yeah, so right now he's looking very dim.
Because you have a team that is you got one team, right? That is performing poor. Then you find out that the players that you had, the players we have, is because of how them are trained and so on. And then the other teams them gone way ahead of you. Right? Way ahead of you. Not saying that Umberland can beat Umberland maybe can beat a Veer, then maybe can beat them can't beat them bowling now. They can't beat them bowling now. Because them bowling play some ball now.
What do you mean by
No,
the way them train?
the way them train me.
How them train?
The
What you say
training
about them
program,
training?
Virgin. Everybody are trained this one way.
Which way?
Part we are straight from
Football
front.
and
You
mind and
I
all
don't understand you sometime, but I
I see we are
understand you at the
straight.
same time. Remember, same name Unseen in a mix. Don't look disappointed. Him name Unseen.
that.
You
I
must see,
hear you,
see things that the normal human don't say. You
Big know what
understand?
me I talk about.
No,
I mean,
man.
I talk about how them play from day one. Them style of play, how them play from day one. Defensive football. I be a goal and score upon them. So it's
Hey,
one of the hardest
no,
things to change,
well, I know. I watch Humble
That don't
Lion
make no
2
sense.
times.
That don't make
And when
no
I
sense.
watch Humble Lion, their
Unseen.
brightest
If you are
sparks
play
was
defensive football, oh, so much goal I score upon you.
What do you mean?
I don't understand
Unseen,
you.
man.
You remember so the man them play the first 6 or 7 game and draw them,
What you talk about? You come like you know what you are going.
No, someday what I talk about.
Humbling.
Sunday
Yeah.
they get 5. You know, see the defensive structure gone, brother.
What structure?
Eh?
And
Gonna veer.
that me
Gonna veer me here. You want to solidify veer defensive structure.
Oh, me no know that view. See,
Yeah,
me never know that.
so me here. The eagle eyes say it.
You
So,
hear me now? Here.
that's so me here. Me I wait for see get the confirmation.
How do that?
Me not call.
Hey, a little less so. Humble
Yeah.
Lion.
I was at Drax. You see, hold on. I was at Drax. And I saw such man. And Veer was playing and such man was there. Such man even go
Who
into
is
the,
such man though?
such man even go into the changing room with them.
How is such
I may
man?
have a whisper 2 words to certain people and 2 persons and say, yo, boy,
What go on there, so?
say, boss, I gotta do a little short thing because such and such. I may say, yeah, Jaja, I hope it work out. But all in all, still, me ear say Donovan Duki they have here.
That's nice. As I said, I don't have I want Beer stay in the league, but the way Beer
That
is
would be a
going,
good move, because Veer have natural talent for up front, They just can't keep goals from
Hey,
scoring.
people, Pester is in the chat, Pester ready to beat people, I have short memory. Pester, I take all the people already wicked. I can't this Tegat, I wonder if people know that Tegat is well respected in the West.
Eh?
Pester, let them know what time it is. Pester. Come on the platform. Let me send you a link. Let me send you a link. What Mommy Knockins? More hear from Mommy Knockins when they come on to
I
Before you
know
Mount Pleasant.
don't analyze the game, man. Oh, yeah.
Mommy Knockins,
Good night.
good night. Yes, tell us about your favorite team, Mount Pleasant.
I am hoping that Mount Pleasant don't fall short when it comes playoff. I was very disappointed last Mother's Day. I was expecting so much from them, and they disappointed me. Was disappointed also that game with Aberview. I want them to explain to me how they lost that game, right?
2-1.
Coach Whitmore tried to explain, but it just never have any great impact on me. Because where's Aberview now? At the bottom of the table, what, third place from the bottom of the table? I think.
No, they were at the bottom of the table at the time.
And not play, yes. So, I'm seeing highlights from the game. I don't know if they put out the B squad against Aberview, why they lost. Because they just couldn't explain themselves to me.
So yeah, see, match fixing.
Also, they had the
Yes, you have controversy,
Mommy,
And
don't make him make it this year.
they fellas. Because from memory,
Maybe they went in the match very overconfident, and then I have some of the key players out there, and expected to just walk away, And I can go back to the Liverpool match in the UEFA Cup Champions League, where they took out the key player and thought that they'd have won the match, and they lost the match 2-1. So it could be a situation like that, key players might have been missing from the match because they were playing at Aberview. And Aberview came out with all guns blazing. That I'm waiting on Bear.
No key players
Bear
were
tell me
missing.
said the Calvary is coming in, and I'm yet to see the Calvary coming unless them coming without any Arsenal, because they're still down at the.
You hear what me think? Mount Pleasant go play at high altitude.
Yo, what you do to the screen?
I like go on, man. Mr. Mix, take your life.
I'm saying, Aberview is on a plane. The hills are behind them, but the stadium is on
Yeah, then go play on high altitude. Mount Pleasant go play high altitude. Couldn't manage it.
But it was very disappointing because I thought that getting the extra win, they were equally unstanding in terms of straight wins and open for the next one. I was very disappointed.
But as I said, Mommy Knockins though, like playoff is where they have to show their might, just like how they're showing their might now. Playoff, and that's when Mr. Meeks will start to fret. Every time I pop up on a talk about there and there. But it's when
Wait, Mr. Meeks, I'm Mount Pleasant too?
Yeah, man. What?
We say Mount Pleasant too. Mommy Knockins is not Mount Pleasant. Don't make you fool or no.
Me a Lima, Bridget. Me a Lima.
What about Premier League, mate? Lima and that Premier League.
Me a Lima, Bridget.
Yeah, we are Lima, we coach Lima. We are talking about Premier League now. We are not at Premier League. So I'm saying,
You ask me which team
based on your favorite team right now, it is Mount Pleasant. You said it earlier. And you were dancing and puffing and rocking when you're talking about the 5 love. So
no, I am dancing and puffing.
We are doing
it's
emotion.
The biggest result over the last set of games.
No, so,
how is it that?
But in a count, under 16 then play again.
It don't matter. Who no wants about it.
Here, make him talk.
No, because at the end of the day, how much team play against this under 16, quote unquote, according to it? All our team them play against them. That's all.
90% of them win.
And yeah, they win, but then could have this man make them look like boys against men.
A win is a win.
You can go on.
Listen to me. Knockout is the day, yeah? Knockout.
Hey, hold on now. Sammy can see, you see, when I watch Lion, the couple of games that I watched, what the boy come from Cuban game again, the 10 for them. I mean, the one that come from the Cubans, man, he used to go Garvey.
You have a Cuban by number anything?
No, man, that didn't come from Garvey, man.
Oh, yes, a Cuban. So now one la whiskey.
It's
like
like
a whole international players are coming in.
No, me never mean it that way. But basically, he was their main threat. He not find the goal, but he was getting close and he's creating a lot of opportunities. Then now, couple games after him on the bench. It just don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
And when you put him on the bench, he's on the bench. He's not starting. Then now you play against a Mount Pleasant team, play about 80 minutes without kicking, not even a shot off of the goal. No, yes, he wasn't scoring, but he was your only former attacking threat that was getting close. Things like those don't make no sense. Don't make no sense to me at all.
Hey, many coaches version. I don't know.
No, probably, hey. Because you put him on, so obviously it's okay. Because you put him on when things get bad. When you're under about 5, you put him on.
So he must go there as Jesus Christ and say,
no. Yeah. So, I don't understand. I didn't understand. Something on my brain just like it.
I don't know.
As it relates to one place like no, Mr. Mix.
MoBay now. MoBay, talk about your team.
Oh,
no, listen, parchment that paid me. But no problem, I put team my paid me too. And me I said, all right.
There's one problem.
MoBay is our best team right now in our country.
MoBay was good, but there's one problem I have. You see,
no? Me agree.
You see, against, they don't defend well against the run of play. A few times Aberview got in behind and poor finishing on their behalf, but I think it's just that when the rotation at the middle of the park, both midfielders them get caught high, leave the back line exposed, and I think that's something them really need to fix. But going forward and creating opportunities, that's an A plus. Definitely, they are creating a lot of chances. Not finishing. The finishing was half.
So let me ask you
about
something.
4 or 5.
Let me ask you something. You watch Mount Pleasant, not so?
Yeah.
If you were the coach, how would you beat Mount Pleasant?
If I am at MoBay?
No, if you are, yes, any other team, and you are going to play against.
Use MoBay.
And you are
I
going to
use
play
MoBay
against.
because one of the ways to
mediocre.
beat Mount Pleasant is to match the
You have to
talent.
have quality.
You have
You
what?
have to have quality. You have to match the talent pool, the quality.
So what do you
I
think
don't
of Mount Pleasant weakness?
I think that high tempo football are the weakness. You have to press them, and once they get that goal,
That's one of
you
their
have to-
weakness.
yeah,
They
you
have
press them
two
a lot.
big weaknesses on the field, you know, but I'm a side,
And-
so I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I know. I think that's one of them. You once you get that goal,
But Mix, that
and,
come down one on the head. That come down to people who really analyze the team properly to exploit the team.
yeah,
Yo,
and I don't.
yes, what you say a while ago, Ted? I
Yeah.
totally agree with you.
Yeah,
If you
once
want to beat Mount Pleasant, you have to break up
Yeah,
them
press-
patterns. Them
Yeah, you have to
patterns
press-
start on the back. When you drop off of them and allow them to pass,
play, yeah, they're gonna play.
that to them.
Yeah, that's true.
And the
Allow
key
them to
that
play,
to
they
them.
will play.
You want to hustle them. Make them can't do what they want to because some of those players when they have on the field not comfortable with the ball and them foot, you know. They're not comfortable. So that is the way, but me now highlight them on them because I'm side. I'm want to see them win. I'm want to see
That is
them
how.
win.
That's definitely how I go about one of the ways I go about doing it. I think there's also. I think they have some players that you can get under them skin and get them out of the game. A few of them, especially in the middle of the park. I don't think MoBay is going to match them consistently as it relates to passing. But as it relates to pressing and catching them and the transition, definitely. That's how you can get them out. And even though they must score a goal, I really don't think that them getting goals from all over the park, which is good. Because, Daniel...
They don't have to be fair to MoBay, you know.
You think MoBay can match them?
No, it's to be fair
I think
to
so.
MoBay.
I think so.
To be fair to MoBay, Ted. You hear me?
Yeah.
That wait for them mash them up. Not
Well, yes.
Perfect.
Hey, what's that mean?
Yeah.
Playing down a Sydney is not a beautiful place, you know.
Man, why man never go with?
Playing down a...
What go on?
Well, go on, press up.
Big coach, man.
Easy, you know.
Yeah. Press up.
Trying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when rain fall down the hard for
When rain fall, Jackson, you can't beat Mount Pleasant. Nobody try.
Jackson, me look for the field, man. Me look for the player.
Can't beat Mount Pleasant barrier.
I walk like them lip and high.
Daniel Green game that, brother. Anytime if you wet Daniel Green, that kill up on that. Chill it out there.
It's seat, man. I may say, Father God, this must be.
So what man say, Eastside FC. This is how a man say when I ask a question about Mount Pleasant weakness. Look where man say.
What you say?
It up on screen.
No, me not that close to the phone. Tell me now.
They say one of the defenders is slow and don't read the game. Don't read the game well.
Oh, me know how we matter.
Which defender mix?
I'm a side over the top. We can't
You
talk.
hear him say, you can't.
You can't tell man. Mix. The ball, defender a good man. Diamond a good mix.
I'm most angry man matter about, man.
Every day I problem.
No.
They play good football.
I'm most angry man never talk about, Mr. Me.
Who is angry man?
I'm called angry man.
No, sir. They are one of the best defenders in the team. Somehow me don't know how come in get called over there.
Hey.
Man's a lot of mercy.
Who's that? Who's a lot of mercy?
I'm say it. I'm say it.
Somebody said Dookie can't help Veer. You know agree. No man.
So mix, looking out of here.
Yes, come here.
Mix have one eagle, I tell you so.
Mix, you know why? Me believe some mix. You remember the first game Vera Humberline played?
Yeah.
You know, see when the game done, Duki hung up with two man them at the game at end of the game. You know, see that?
I never remember that, yeah, sir.
Ah, read into things, man.
Eagle eyes mix.
So, make a watch and see. Make a watch and see.
You can't help them though. You can't help them. Me never heard the cartoon that comes and say, what is that with MoBay and Tegat? Then people are short memory. Tegat win Premier League with MoBay, you know. Same way them firework coach and they come go step in and win it. So like, they have short memory, you remember?
We're not complaining about it. We say
No, man,
we just surprised the coach get fired.
No, man, you can't say man to get fired. I want to spend the money down there, man. You want to do what they want to do, man.
No, we say we're surprised and get fired when they said
yeah, because I was at the game and I heard that they said the coach lost the dressing room down there.
After Cavaliers game when he lose.
I think maybe that transpires one, I think, but me never expect, me surprised too, but based on how the team play with 5 back, we see the team play last night, different, more fluently, actually first half, and a 4 back them play.
Last night. They were very good last night, but
no, on the first half. Second half, they make Tivoli come back in that game.
I want to know.
They were
Chimina my best defender in the league right now.
Me agree with you, Ansi. Me agree with you.
No boy, to Chimina, brother. Chimina my baddest thing right now.
And Brito was good last night, Ansi. In extreme that this center, he was good last night.
I think after that, it's the same name.
Yeah, left back.
No man, they did the 6 thing to MoBay.
Yeah, man, left back in play.
No man, they want to play the belly man.
No man, I'm not saying that man. Leave man, man.
MoBay game. Since you say you was at the game, give me your feedback on the game.
All right, the game was tactically first half. MoBay was all over them.
Yeah,
Tivoli tried, but Tivoli best player in number 7. But the problem I have with him, in good on the ball, understand say if you learn to defend too.
And in hold on for the ball too much, man.
Yeah, too long too. He's a good player, upcoming player, but he need to know some of the defend too. Only when they have the ball.
Brother,
wonderful free kick.
Want to be a man about that.
We score a wonderful free kick.
Yeah, one excellent free kick.
Yeah.
And said, Monday game down in Angon, man. Double that down there, man. Very hard. MoBay won't play that, man. Man, what?
Live on my TV.
Yo, 6 more hard to give here. 6 more hard to give here.
You get invited, so me are reach. Nakins, oh, I may have should have bags, Nakins, if Nakins are there, Nakins.
Yo, more beat Nakins, man.
If John don't fight, Nakins.
Yo, Mix and Seed, more beat Nakins.
Why?
And Nakins make someone have him on YouTube like say, he must look a boy. Me lose half of him. I meet Nakins in person, you know.
Yo.
Me lose half of Nakins, brother.
That's a safe.
No, man. Hey, so, let's go to tier 2, man. We're going to do a quick chat on the tier 2 now.
I have a clue what I'm going to tell me.
Tier 1.
We want to ask the question we answer.
Reno, man, you know.
My first question, all I know.
Reno, man, send me letter of beating when they catch me, you know.
Marlon Nelson, the enemy.
Oh, man. I know where to catch up. Remember saying, you know, with there are 2 sides I spectrum, you know. Our aim is to stay where we're there. That's what we did to the semi-final, you know.
Yeah.
That's our aim.
Eh? The man said, bad mind, Pesser, Judith Williams.
I know who was that. I said, I'm a friend, man, from New York. Is that, we know why she said that. Is a fair supporter.
I say, bad mind. Marlon Nelson. Where Marlon gone?
I that's a Marlon going. Marlon, I'm a general.
Jump off. Anyway.
So tell me what you want to
Peso. Oh yeah, send on Peso. It's like you want me tell the man, you want me run the man and tell the man about him mother star Miguel.
No,
man.
All I'm people saying.
Peso. You see if you can rush him now,
No, we're not talking about Rush.
Hold
They
on,
go interview about the game. Him and a third story team. I
What?
gave him this interview about. You know, so I hear about no other thing.
You and me know when me go in front of Craig Butler is a different interview every time. Especially when I me hold up the camera. It's like you say, Natkins a long time I don't see, Let me tell you how to mind. And let me say,
He telling them about half the year. He telling them a thing, man. I gave him one accident. Interested in that.
More and tell you say what they that 45, 46, the whole half first half interview they want me keep with him after the match.
Yeah.
One tell you say even after I done the camera, it's the next hour that in the day chat to me. Why I get 13 minutes one day or two? I become did have to leave. I leave, me did have to leave, make no one get car. Let's see what I tell him say I have to go and look upset.
Boy, man, I don't know though. The boss obsessed with speed though. I know, sir. I never hear speed and talk about it.
You have to understand that's a very sensitive topic for him, I'm not gonna censor anybody on my platform. I refuse to censor anybody. So if a coach come on there and him feel comfortable to speak in mind, I will always let him speak in mind.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, sometimes I'll probably be very lenient because I'm very attentive, very soft on him and make him go off, But sometimes I just allow him to speak because, to be honest, most of them things that we talk on camera is wholly more off camera. I'm done fighting for a whole heap of different things on camera. I can't even bother go back and forth with him. I just allow him to speak in mind.
Tell him, say, no, but don't get relegated,
No, different talk. Me and him if him ever get relegated, it's a whole 5 hour mega get. So I open all right and just carry that one there and go.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen that one there.
Hold on. Mix. If we get relegated, now we might blame now. Speed.
No.
I don't think we are going to get relegated.
I don't think they might get relegated. Honestly.
You know what I think too? I think we are not going to get relegated. And when him showing us say him achieve avoiding relegation, when I go run the man and tell him say I just relegation, move and go. They shouldn't even dead on this so I see that.
Him shouldn't done this so. Oh, him shouldn't done this so. I mean, I
You want to be that
could be logical, unseen.
No, I beat him for that, brother.
Unseen, make could be logical.
Him no respect the league, brother.
Don't say him don't respect.
You know respect the league.
Him no respect the league, brother.
No, don't say that. I don't think that's the word to use. I don't think that's the word to use.
I want to talk to them. I'm tell them to them face the meeting.
Any person with his type of mentality would do, and anybody with his horizon would do. Remember, so we are talking about somebody who travel a lot in me.
Brother, you can't take a punch at schoolboy, no matter how good them be, and come throw them in the land.
Unseen.
Unseen.
Why you don't allow people to speak unseen? So you need to start with some one-on-ones with me more while. I'm sure if you listen. Listen, man. May I tell you, have to think about his view, him as a person. He's known to be what? What is he known for?
Arrogant.
An agent, right?
An arrogant agent.
Mommy.
Mix out the arrogant part.
You hear around the back. He say,
Never be arrogant. Do not mix out the arrogant part.
Hold on, Nelson.
Unseen, you hear me now, Unseen?
Yeah, me I hear now.
Yeah, Unseen. You hear me now?
Yeah,
man. Best of everybody, Natkins, everybody, world works.
Blessings,
Copy mix. Big up yourself, boss.
Sir.
Yeah, man, but we are going to arena. But as I think I think Veer is in a sticky place because they don't have the players to fight. They don't have experienced players anymore that have been through that relegation battle before, right? So that's why I think Harborview will probably get out of it. Harborview have players who were there last year, right? And they brought back in former players who back there again. The Colorado Murray, Reed, and these players coming back in. So they basically have experience in the league. What Veer has, they have a lot of young talent, but they're not proven at the Premier League level as yet. So I think the pressure of them being down there at the lower end of the table is gonna cave in on them. Because as you basically see, the top 6, the top 8 team keep on beating them, right? Who they have next? They have Tivoli next. So I think that's gonna be a crucial game for them. Tivoli
on Monday.
They can't beat Tivoli.
Sir Marlon, I'm listening to you, and all I can hear is Craig Butler now saying all of the things now. We did it with kids. Kids. In the relegation battle, you know. Come on. These are not normal kids. Let me tell you about that. You have to, when your back is against someone. And for these kids are no men.
We are ready.
These are no men.
We're in the league.
That is then our experience in the Premier League level, fighting relegation. And that man, I tell you.
No, I'm just, anybody that hear.
You have to understand, nothing's that try. Nothing's Craig Butler go do.
Him just love rush.
Yeah, man, and he's 100% right.
But I'm gonna say something.
Nakins 100% right for that.
This is why me feel upset. If a man will understand the football in Jamaica, right? He should have never, ever come out and just play. First, him do run with the better players, them like Neil and them you there, Peso, right? Him have some good young players down there, right? Him move them, come out of the team and go somewhere, right? Whether them not, I don't know if them be professional or whatever. Him have a reason why him move them.
To be honest, Unseen would have changed.
Unseen man want to play team players, them team academy players.
The ownership, you are gonna bring in new players. But
you have older players who are willing to work.
But change
if they're willing to work, use them. If the players were there before, willing to work, use them.
But Nakins, you have to listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nakins, you can't sweep out everybody in Nakins. When you come and take out the captain, Brown was a big stability to that team last season, right? Bushy was there last season, was very instrumental in that team same way.
My Brown go let him go long
right?
time.
So, yeah, man, but what I'm saying, when you come and basically take away all the colors of the team, brother, right? Everything will drop for you one day, you know?
Yeah, man.
Because when you're building, and you start move out the column them, right? You take a 3 column and 1 left for them.
Pep took his time to get rid of the players.
You have to take your time and build.
Him take him time and him eradicate them one by one. Pep and Yaya Toure have yards for him that Barca. But when he reached the team, get rid of him right now. He took his time. Yaya knowing days was numbered, but he still took his time. Wait for him. Get players who are yes, everything. Take your time.
And the old guy. Where did
Veer finish last season?
I don't even know.
All right.
Yes, sir. You know that. All right, but
Nakins.
Before the season started, I think me and C and Jean-Pierre and Brennan we were talking about it. I think when we were talking.
Sorry, I never hear you. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. What happened? Me hear something in a note a while ago.
Yeah, it sounds like him drop off.
Oh.
I'm gone again.
Yeah. As I was saying though, you have to look and see where Veer did finish where last season 9th, season before there 12th. So they are known to be at that end of the table.
Honestly, I don't think, as I say it again, my pick is relegation is going to be Capital Maroons or Humble Lion, and I'm not changing that.
But nothing. So what you said? There is a regular team down in the bottom then. So it's no difference.
One team where I drop out, I go drop out the league. So one team then we are come up in the league. And tier 2 want enough help, you know.
Well, no, we don't want to talk about tier 2. That's what makes a coach like man and we don't want to talk about it.
So why problem no tier 2 for your zone? What happened there?
No problem internally, brother.
Nakins, ask a question now.
Put it away, person. Sometimes you have a team where I do well, and you see
All
some
right, no
problems
problem.
happening at the team, and you realize
Keep
that
on alive. All right.
if it continue a particular way, it can turn to the worst. And you as the coach don't have no control over that. So you just have to just accept what is what and just continue to do what you are do and hopefully that other person will do what them for do and wish for the best.
Sorry, I'm
True.
just sorry, I just got a call.
Many of
Yeah,
them
with the
players that
giant
tier 2 now get no P and then something there.
Marlon is back. Marlon, what you was saying, Marlon? Sorry about that. I get a call a while
Yeah, man, we
ago.
have same problem to my club too, man. Mix.
Knocking.
Same thing.
We they are tier 2 you know.
You're
Ask a
gonna tier
question.
2?
Yes, see coach, ask a question. Line man coach.
Where you say what go on at your club?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you say you have peer players and all these things, you know.
No, man. No player not get no play, man.
enough.
Eh? So
No
people
player not
get
play.
so wicked and lie. They want
Yeah,
to have
no.
a read on the pant up and things
Mates,
and read on
mates,
P and this and that.
mates. I mean, I team
Yeah.
manager for this year, you know. So I tell you. So I if you hide that, attack that.
Yeah.
So I expect the man them to play good.
So yes.
I get the money.
So the trace we I do so well are things where we are do half on the ground with the players that try to get help. That's why we are do so well so far. But we still have problem.
Which team are the money?
Yeah.
Everybody have
Reno,
problem
man.
with the team.
Reno. Okay.
Yeah.
Knocking, see coach, ask a question.
Legendary Reno.
Knocking.
Good
They
evening
must have
again.
read on
Good
the I
evening
second
again,
on
sir.
the now.
How you
Now you
doing?
phone as
But
well.
All right, team gone
one
again.
goal difference. We are about 10 points. And then we are play 115 to double about Chilari Saturday.
Jesus Christ. You know them the Sunday. Oh, what a wicked act.
It is
I
what it
would
is, man. That's where I go.
get the players and tell them to go them bed early the previous day, you know, because them man
They must know that.
they will go drink and party and come and on the field and do foolishness. You know.
First 10 minutes and post.
Drink a gallon of water.
Cause you, of course, backside up there.
No, man, I'm mostly youths we have, you know, man. Mostly youths.
Hey, so you can't back down too.
Let's like
Sir Meeks, how you do?
Yeah,
Pleasant
man,
to talk to you as always. How's everything going on down at your club?
there
Tell
is
the
Mr.
challenge.
Meeks step on
people
15 games straight.
the clubs you are at. Or the
Challenges
club.
today, but we are deal with it, brother.
What you say?
There are challenges. There's a lot of challenges, you know, but we have to deal with it one and hope for the best.
Could you name a few challenge just so to enlighten
Some challenge we now get too much. One challenge is that we don't get some of the players them registered in the team to play. So that's a hindrance. So sometimes we have to play with some players because you know the things that some of the players we have planned for no register.
What is the key obstacle behind the non-registered pair of your players? Sorry.
All sort of sitting knockings.
Because nothing. You have to go up on the FIFA connect
The FIFA
with
connect
players.
time and this and that and
Mm.
you have to just go on.
Is it because it's time consuming that you would say?
I would assume so.
Time
You, man, Mr. Meeks.
Put it this way, Knockings. If we had those players that we that is training that is not registered now, all right, not fully registered, we maybe be flying the league.
All right. So what can you do at this moment to try and get a couple of them registered?
Well, we're waiting on JFF for some, and one of them, I forget him ITC from England. The process already started already, so would it be a case?
ITC from England, so you have an English-based footballer.
He's
Yes.
a
So look
Jamaican.
how big down there.
Eh? No, I'm a Jamaican. He didn't just live in England for a while as a youth and play little football, but he lives back at Jamaica.
The man is no man. Come get it.
Coach Unseen, tell us what will happen in scene.
The man is not a Jamaican.
He's a citizen of Jamaica just the other day.
But he's a Jamaican.
Man born in England, brother.
But he's a Jamaican. His parents are Jamaican.
Yeah, but I make it sound like that Jamaica and born and go England.
There's a possibility that he can do so well and go back to England. And possibly can go back and play for the English. For English.
Yeah, he can play for England if whatever.
So you'd have a player representing England and he came from Lime. Would have looked
Yeah.
back at
But
grassroots.
he's a player that I think if him that played or him that gone leading goal scorer the tournament.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do? How do you get that ITC?
Well, contact is me to the club, so looking forward for that ITC to go to. Yes, sir.
Do you know the? Could you give me the abbreviation ITC? What is it called? 'Cause I would like to know.
International clearance something. International something clearance. So say some
I don't-
Our
clearance.
club big Tarak, you know, the ICP. Aye.
So how you go? What are the different types of license you have to be a club, Sir Meeks?
You don't know them the details, you know, brother.
You have to have your weight name there. You have to register the club as a company first. And then you have to have your if you qualify if you play in a CONCACAF competition also in Jamaica, you're supposed to have your CONCACAF license, club license. Yeah? You have one for playing at the Premier League where you have to have certain things. Like your bank account, your company registration form, your TRN, your structure, your club structure in terms of who is this and who is that and who is this. Right? You know me at all.
The position,
The
the
position,
roles
the
of
role,
people in
yeah.
the
The hierarchy, yeah.
You're supposed to have one man of the three different work. You're supposed to have the place sort out and different areas at the club. So if them things are there, you're not supposed to go to Premier League up there.
Mm.
Yeah.
So where you think? How you think your club coming along? Is it registered?
Yeah,
Remember,
man.
so
They
then
never
they are
got Premier
Premier
League,
League
you know.
lads.
Yeah, man. Me know, but just ask, just for the viewers.
Once you register already, you know, brother.
Yeah, man. But remember, you have
You'd
people.
have gone through the process already, so you probably
Yeah.
have an understanding.
Mm.
So do you feel that you are the fit, that you
But
two
I
are
don't
fit
think
to
like
carry
more
the team
responsibility.
to the Premier League again?
So
Do you
far, we
think?
are lead the zone.
Mhm.
We're just taking it one day at a time, one match at a time. As I said earlier, there's a number of challenges,
Mhm.
some internal challenges which we have to try deal with one, and because we understand the whole system within a team. I know that some of the challenges that are happening currently can derail the team totally. But I'm
Mm.
just hoping that these challenges we get to deal with them and fix them as they come along. And we just have to just work at it. So far so good. After 4 games with 10 points, um, top the zone, a zone with six other teams,
Mm.
six or seven, six other
Seven
teams,
at least.
Seven,
seven
seven.
other teams.
Mhm.
And so far, even the game that we draw, we should have won about that game.
We
We
never
had
have some
more
key players.
players out
Mhm.
than in. We actually lead 1-0. They came back. We lead 2-1. They came back. So we're happy for that result,
Love,
knowing that we
lovely.
weren't
Full strength.
full strength. But
Yeah.
even currently, we're still not at full strength, and we're still against
Yeah,
some.
because as you explained to me earlier, you said that some of the players they need to be registered. Funny enough, you just mentioned that you top the zone with 10 points. There is a lot of controversy around your first match that you did this season, your first set of 3 points. You care
There's
to
no controversy. There was no controversy. The
okay,
team was not the other team. Chujos weren't able to feel a team. Limal was ready for the game. Chujos couldn't find a 11. There's no controversy.
How much did they find?
Huh?
How many
yes.
players did they have?
I don't know. They just couldn't find a team and the game couldn't play.
Did your
Limal get the
team
3 points. That is Chujos' issue,
No,
not
but
Limal.
I'm asking you, Mr. Meeks. Mr. Meeks, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Asking you, did your team, at what point did you know that True Juice would be unable to field 11 players or even
The
at
Saturday morning.
On the Saturday morning. So how was this communicated to you, Mr. Meeks?
By a phone call.
By a phone call. So when you got this call now, what was your decision? Of who could you share who called
No,
you?
no, no,
If it's
no.
not a name,
Once we got
could
this
you
call,
say
we gave the phone call to other persons who are in higher position for them to deal with it. And once they started to deal with it, they confirmed the whole situation, and then we take it from there and move on. We didn't bother leave to go to the game. But the team,
oh
the players that were available, regardless of Limehall not having their full complement, we were able to get some players, and we were willing to go and play with those players, knowing that as the season progressed, we would be able to straighten based on players' availabilities, and it's just what it is. We did not complain about not having our full strength, so we didn't want to play again. We played. We have
mm. So Mr. Meeks, it's funny that you said
the
that
coach.
you
The
didn't
coach. This Mr. Meeks thing, I get them a break.
Coach Meeks, sorry dear Meeks. Coach Meeks.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say you didn't have to leave.
Funny, I
You
say,
you didn't have to leave from your side of this country to come and face this True Juice team. You basically stayed at home and collect 3 away points. Um, could you look at it and say that that it was hard done, that True Juice was hard done by that decision, because persons are saying that they were actually indeed at Boys Town facility waiting to play you guys. But
Boys
they,
Town.
yes,
hey,
that's
brother,
where I hear, but that's where I hear the match was going to play. But I was,
that that that
Boys Town.
that can show. Because
Boys
the
Town.
match was scheduled to play at Dintil High. And
mm,
for what?
Hey, Jordan, where Jordan
Eh?
get
I will
the
not give
information
the
from?
I
information.
don't
What's
know
the
when
boy?
that can get them the information. At Dintil High, two
That
dudes
is
are
a make
playing.
up story, man.
Now,
So I
Kings,
don't
I go
know where
talk
you
to your
get that.
source.
Don't come for a Boys Town if I didn't tell.
we
Now,
just
Kings, I
yeah,
go
see if you
talk
know,
to your source.
we just test to see if you still a listen. We just
But anyway,
Yeah, that
Naki,
kids are easy.
the information that was sent to us is from the highest level of football in Jamaica. It wasn't a phone call from any member of True Juice. It was a higher call than that what gave us that information, right?
understood.
And if you notice, after a certain time, that same organization sent out the letter stating such and such and such. And then afterwards, that same organization sent out a table showing us getting 3 points, three goals, etc.
Mm,
Yeah?
mm.
But Limehall was ready. Limehall was ready. We were ready to board the bus when we got that information. And everybody just stand and pause and say, okay, let us hear what is what. Um, we get the confirmation. And we just change the day.
I
Coach
personally,
Meeks,
hold
hold
on
on
up.
there, sir.
Me have
Hold
a
on there,
question.
hold on there. Just one more question and the whole story is yours, because I just don't want to get to this last point.
Why are you so interested in it? You have
Co-
something.
Coach
What's so
Coach
interesting about it?
Meeks, Coach
The
Meeks.
man is a
The reason why
journalist.
the reason why I'm so interested in this, because this is what I'm getting at. Just allow me to land it. There are rumors that the match that you were so-called awarded the 3 points, that match could possibly be replayed or even played because it wasn't played in the first place.
It
That's
no
what.
matter if it have a replay. It no matter. That no matter.
So how would you feel if you were deducted that 3 points so that the match could be replayed? Because you
At
can't
the
play
end
a
of the
match
day,
that you get 3 points
at,
already. That wouldn't make sense. It would
at
be a
the end of
friendly
the
game.
day, at the end of the day, what happened? We followed all protocols and we did what we supposed to do, because this question that you're asking, we ask it and we ensure that we get documents stating that such and such. So based on that, we have our side covered and we move on. Yeah.
What are the documents that you'd
Next
have to
next
get?
question. Next question.
Jordan.
I have a question.
Jordan.
I have a question.
Jordan.
Oh, go on. Talk to me now, bro.
How can you be awarded
Jordan.
10 points for a game and none of you were even at the field?
Not 10 points, bro. You mean 3 points?
3 points. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no, man.
I apologize. My bad. How can you be awarded the points for a game and you are not even at the field for the game? None of the team. That is my question.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Let me ask you something. Yeah? Yeah, listen to me.
Perfectly.
I am in charge of a team, right?
Yes.
You have your team, right?
Mm-hmm.
I, as the manager, call the governing body of the island, and I said to the governing body, can the game be rescheduled or whatever? Because we don't have any players to field the game. The person who I called said, no, you have to field the game with who you have, the game such and such. They called Lime Hall. Lime Hall said, which is you. Lime Hall said, we don't have our players all registered, but we are ready to go to the game. The body said to you, don't leave because they're not sure if the game is going to play. Huh? No, first they said they're not sure. They said, confirm it. We stayed at our meeting point and we stood there and we waited. Right?
Yes.
From my team called back and said to the body, say, hey, we cannot field a team, so it cannot play. The body called the other team and say, hey, this team cannot play the game, so don't come to the game. Yeah? Right? When I call I can be again. When I call the match commissioner for the game, she called me back and tell me, oh, Mr. Meeks, it is true. She just found out Shujos won't be able to play the game because they don't have the players.
Okay.
Where I left go?
I understand that.
Don't get me wrong.
The governing body of the island said, don't bother go.
No, me get that point, you know. Me get that point, you know, and I'm not disagreeing with that point. I'm saying, because even the governing body, I'm saying they're wrong. For you to award a team points, one team has to be the rule set. You have to be fitted on panny field. And the referee now would call off the game because the other team is unable.
So you're sure that is the only way a team can get a point in the JFF statute?
The last time I checked, JFF follow FIFA. Let's say go.
No, but JFF can have their rules.
Well, a tier 2 and it is not even. I don't know. So I will not tell you. But it's weird. It's weird.
The issue was that a poor teams that play, if you don't have to go, don't bother waste the money because you need it for another game. So that was the thought of the whole process. With a left go and Linstead, spend a heap of thousands of dollars to transport the team, buy these heap of food, Ray, come go up there just for sit down, for come back down. Remember, I don't like so we can't charge them to go up there and show we not play the game. We say bus driver, we not pay you because we didn't play the game.
No, I understand. Come on, Mr. Mix, me and not know, you know. I understand all of that part. No, get me something to get that part. I'm just saying, I do get that. But with that being said, it doesn't eliminate how the rules are supposed to set up. You're supposed to go there. If the team is unable to sit their team, then all due respect, you do what you're supposed to do. The rule is followed. But the principle remains that that's how the rule should go. But that's the thing that we should just make exception to the rule because of this or because of that. That's just my opinion. I do understand that there's a cost associated with everything. And if you can save some money as a poor lower league, then it is absolute necessary. I do. But that does not change the fact that the rules are the rules. But as Unseen said, who knows? There could be another rule. But when you start things like that, it costs professionalism.
So 3 points, Lima.
Of course, Lima should get 3 points if they have the documentation.
So True Juice fault that then.
True Juice and JF go back to that.
I don't know if
That I first game I season, you know. I first game I season.
That's poor for True
Because
Juice,
I
no.
find it shocking. Come here and say, no, you got semi-final or what?
Big team, True Juice,
But
man.
we get to understand so they lose a few players to Premier League team.
Yeah, man, like I players them
year.
left.
So then literally so now a number of schoolboys and something are playing now. So at the
Okay.
and then
So a poor preparation for True Juice, that man. If you lose players, you must have back players and the players to know what going to happen.
and then some of the players where they didn't have registered when normally play from the previous year just not come back.
Yeah, because them distance with the Premier League players when they come down here. So True Juice full of money, so man. True Juice, so when I reach up, man.
Well, we don't know if that's so it go.
Everything to blow.
But they just don't bother with this year.
So Anthony, you know that, man. So all right, when we played them last year, man. When we played them last year, Orlando, man. Amount of former Premier League player we played.
Oh, last season.
For them, you know. We want to beat them. Because we beat them Orlando last year. And the road to go to the. But the last year was 1, you know. Somebody gave them, you know. So we played them at 4. I think we beat them 2 late. Orlando last year. And the road to go to the.
Yeah, so you have experienced team too.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, but we have experience. Yeah. But we have about those 2 players we have a Premier League.
No, but your players then are play from last year, so.
Yeah, but what I said, most of the squad are from last year. I see the squad we have. I inject a couple of schoolboys.
Well, Virgin.
No, man, 1 game at a time, man. I don't win 3 straight. We draw against Treasure Beach. We get the chances.
So, Treasure Beach?
So, good looking young team, too, man. Them lose a lot of players, too.
But they lose players.
Can them have Leo Campbell? Leo Campbell will play for MoBay with them loan to Tommy Holland. He's at Treasure Beach on loan now.
But Treasure Beach, they win in a mid-table down there.
Yeah. And them and Duncans, a double over Chilani, you know. Them and Duncans will play 315 and we and Falmouth will play 115.
So how much Falmouth there?
So, Falmouth they are 10 man, them beat. Yeah, we are in the party. But they have goal difference of ours. So they are second.
So,
yes, so top of table clash.
Top of table clash at 1 o'clock.
Because normally Falmouth use Ellis Wakeland, but in our use Chilani Stadium and Duncan's response very. So you know that they will have the upper hand, we have the home game. Just like how we have Peter Seal Sri Lanka. How we always play in last game.
How you think you have a nice son? How you think you manage with your son?
Well, we have to manage football, you know. Circumstances we have to prepare well for the game.
How you deal with the weed smoke at them in your side?
But you know, so to be honest,
they were saying I have none.
No, but I
say
you don't lie that.
You don't know.
To be honest, I don't know of none. And that's the truth. So if them smoke, you don't know.
Them a boy I can't see weed and if you alone. Come like
like
an epidemic in Jamaica.
Why the piece every footballer smoke? Why fans believe that? So every footballer smoke.
Me not fans, me coach, me tell us me know say I smoke.
Yeah, but I want to tell us the players gone by smoke more than these players.
And that is why they weren't good.
So we don't help them.
I said that is why they weren't good.
Okay. But no, remember say no, you know, you have when them do it in Tier 2, but in the Premier League, them test you randomly in the Premier League.
That the test they can't work. Me can't tell you right now, but me not call no name.
Who said test now?
A 5 player we have smoke.
How you know it test now work? How you know a man there want something to take it?
Them man they are smoking weed skill, because I know them are money.
Okay. Well, maybe I true. to where's something name in Jamaica? Water. I know water. What's Jamaica? Jadko. Jadko no go and match them, man. So wait.
That must not. Jadko probably can't catch them to find them to get him. Let me tell you.
So we ask you, man. Because rumor on the street say, are you the favorite from down the side there?
How I say? Eh?
Yeah.
No, I want to go there.
That's why they say that, because this is the argument we hear.
The name?
The argument we hear. But this is what me hear. They are saying that Reno team, even though they're young, Reno team is together for a little while. So this is probably the third year at tier 2 together. You have additional players where you bring in. Yes. Here say you have a lot of African forward and sitting down.
Where is it?
No, sir.
We are saying the
African forward.
Marino?
No, man.
President, you get it.
No, man. I wrong information. Don't ever someone. Don't ever someone. No, sir.
So how people attack these things?
A speculation that, man. You know, some people of talk. African forward.
My question. You know,
so hold on the thing. So you're saying that what they're saying about you having a team for about 3 seasons is false?
No, man. I think the team, what I said, nucleus team from 3 seasons ago.
All right. So you're saying just the African forward false?
Yeah, not at all.
All right. So based on that, international players. Based on that, they must say Reno are the team for beat.
Yeah. We just want participation and go to semi-final. Top our zone, semi-final Premier League. Project Premier League, you know?
Yeah.
Me have a question, man. You have any international player?
No, win. Tier 2 level.
No, man, win one member say at JPL we want going, man. Full parish, you
go at JPL as a champion.
No, man, that don't count. That don't count. We just want to get back with parish.
So win the semi-final, you got a Premier League, brother. So win the semi-final.
So you win the semi-final, you got a JPL. And that's the atmosphere, right? Where about them?
Yeah, I need to ask if you have any international players.
No, man, we don't have international players.
Rumors.
We have a player who live in Canada who wanted to come back, come play. But I think based on how he transfer, it materialize.
Okay.
Oh, and maybe that people are talk all sort of garbage. Because they Canadian play. By the time we reach round here, say a Nigerian striker.
he probably have a black then also, say.
No, man, a young player, man. He used to play for United Premier League. Former national youth player, too. But he live in Canada now. A couple seasons ago, they come back and play.
Professor.
Eh?
Balakar tell me, say, you have a big side, brother.
I rumor Balakar attack. I like it. Why I say that? Oh, Trini stay back and watch you play against the little youth them. But he beat them up 1 year, too. That a Mount Pleasant little youth them. Yeah. Good. Some good looking youths, man. Mount Pleasant, a good.
What you say? You know how far Montego going to be a big match at you.
Yeah, but here's a Falman now train still. So we here.
What
I don't know. I put them problem that.
But them a win match, they not train and win.
Yeah, but we train, because we have look lighter land dialer, so we train. I think the rest of this week we are training from about 4:35.
But we can't wait to see your teams. Because the only big team you can make your name, you know.
But still that mean?
Only big team one you can make your name, you know.
Everybody have problems.
Everybody have problems.
Almost every team that take to have problems.
Yeah.
Problems. So when you know a problem with registration and no other player.
Yeah, man, but I think we settled on the squad now. A nucleus and 30 players, so those players we want to take out and put in.
Oh, I have trouble with that, you know. They have to just easy with that. That is so which game you have next? You have who's that there again?
Falmouth we have. Then we have Falmouth at home next week.
So you say number 1 in another zone then?
Hopefully, yeah, that I aim.
So which team you want to play in the semi-final?
But any team,
Come here, say your drop top, say you want
One line,
whip
man.
and see and the one mix.
I will tell you that. Actually, tell you that. No, man, we
Right.
want top our zone, man. See, Glenn and Morris, I said Falmouth look good.
Falmouth look good. How they are Falmouth?
Dean Weatherly. Dean Weatherly.
Ted, Clive for the birds, they have Falmouth.
I think Weatherly and Palmer. Where's there? Gregory Palmer, where's there? What did they?
But a long time
Yeah.
they are Falmouth,
Yeah, man.
Falmouth
Long time.
try long time now.
No, man, Mr. Fran, I think he left it when Lenny them come there and he take it back.
Lenny in there Falmouth?
You never know that? Yeah, man.
No,
May I tell you, Mix?
All that a joke thing,
What joke thing? Yeah, man.
And
When the
see,
man run him out.
what? I make a league table, man. And him tied to Lime on.
Alright, may I just run through our zone. Then
How that a joke? Yeah, but Dawkins say. Dawkins, easy, Dawkins, the man make up to be to one, man.
But him now, Dawkins not now.
But Dawkins, I want to tell you something, we have a broadcast partner on YouTube, we stream our first game recently. And we send the link to Brian. So the most, yeah, man, the most stream we game home and away. Yeah, man, we have a yeah, man, hometown somebody. So the first game was streamed against. I'll send you a link and see it. No, I'm not sending it. I'm going to watch up my team.
No, sorry, yo, so me not post my training session then.
I joke, man. I'll send you a link. See,
Yeah,
game
talk to me about that, Mr. Meeks. About the training session.
The zone now,
before you go on the zone, tell me about the training session.
Yeah.
How's it like? The numbers, motivating the lads to come.
To be honest, from the start, 4 weeks now. We average two teams. We get some. The problem is some of the players who are there can't play because they're not registered or whatever. But we just try to work with who is there. We try to improve the players who we know will be playing. And people may think I am trying to be unfair, but the reality is we have a lot of challenges. Some of the challenges, I tell you one challenge, some of the challenges we just can't talk about because are in-house.
Yeah, internal. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We have that to Mr. Mix.
Person from the Limewall family, if anybody are listening to this, they will know exactly what I'm talking. And
we have that to Mr. Mix.
Yeah?
We have internal problems too.
We have internal problems. And to me, that's one of the biggest problem you can ever have in a one team. You say if you have external problems that deal with, you can stay together and brush them off. But when you have internal problems, you have to be cautious, you can't really get ahead of yourself, because one bad move can destroy everything, friend.
True.
So be smart enough and me understand that.
Mr. Mix, now a question.
Warm to Naldo and
Naldo's a player. Bugsy the left and gone and chop it on, Sanjay, remember Sanjay gone and Umbalaya. Yeah.
Left back.
So
that boy couldn't defend anything in life.
O'Neal lady, Barbos.
But Sanjay is not a wing back. Sanjay is a midfielder to me.
Sanjay is a midfielder. When me have Sanjay at high school, Sanjay play midfield. A Premier League, Mrs. Sanjay years after I play left back. Me didn't shot, but
yeah.
Can't learn, Cause tell you that day, you know that Sanjay weakness was tackling and them something there.
Yeah, man.
That and watching him versus Lion, that's the problem.
He can't tackle.
He couldn't tackle to save your life.
Hey, so it's what it is. So our zone, we have Limewall play 4 games, yes. Win 3, draw 1, 10 points. Medforest 4, win 2, draw 2, 8 points. Baptist Alliance, play 4, win 2, draw 1, lose 1. The one then lose against we, then there's 7 points. Chojo's play 4, play 4, win 1, draw 2, lose 1, 5 points. Progressive 4, win 1, draw 1, lose 2. Progressive come from Portland, 4 points. Grazing, play 4, win 1.
I'm sure you did the same.
Remember, we take Charlie Monga Grazing. When Grazing, they are Major League and give them 5.
Yeah.
So we don't know why Grazing did like they would have been. Eh?
I don't know when they get
Let them answer from.
Spanish Town Police, play 4, win 1, lose 3. So Spanish Town Police look like one eye beating stick. Yeah?
What is it?
Based on whatever, they lose 3 out of 4. Eh? And then you have Portlanders who play 4, win 1, lose 3, just like Police. So, Spanish Town Police and Portlanders were struggling on the zone so far. But they will probably
the Spanish Town Police did look out Boys Town for them playoffs.
I don't know, you know.
Yeah, man. And them look out Boys Town.
So they look out Boys Town and them are struggle now. I don't understand. I don't understand.
A football, Mr. Big, man. A football.
The next zone now, you have Falmouth United. Falmouth United play 4, win 3, draw 1, lose none, 10 points. Then you have the undisputed
Pessoa.
Rita. Play 4, win 3, draw 1, 10 points too. So a goal difference I separate that over there. So you have Duncans now in a third. Duncans play 4, win 2, draw 1, lose 1, 7 points. Then you have Treasure Beach, play 4 to win 1, draw 3, lose none, 6 points. But Treasure Beach look like them probably have a goal scoring issue.
What coach Treasure Beach?
Our brother named Victor Evans.
We think a crocodile.
No, man, then down the crocodile. Crocodile coach him in Major League team.
And then you have Mount Pleasant Junior. Mount Pleasant didn't start good.
When we are back.
Then they way down. Then they 4 points. Allah me at you. Then they
Junior.
6 points. Mount Pleasant they 6 points. Okay. Then play 4, win 2, draw none, lose 2. So Mount Pleasant last 2 games they lose, you know.
Yeah, because we beat them 2-0 and Duncans beat them 2-0.
How do you look at youths then?
Good look at youths, man. They can knock the ball.
Well, you just take it from them.
Yeah, then we watch what them do first and we just take it away and just do our thing, you know.
Him so-and-so, me. Him so-and-so. Ted. We got Premier League, we call it the Jazz in the boss. Come here, see
Jesus. When I forgot do like
you see, you have the A-license, you know, so.
Pressure there for me now. Right? Jesus. Lazarus with the league.
But that talk too much, man. That's a problem. Yeah, and the rate JPL. Because he still has a JPL and schoolboy football is nothing. So why you know it? We don't understand him, you know. Because I'm weird, brother. Man, weird is a shame.
We could stay with Tier 2, guys.
We love to beat him, man.
The shock of the week was Portlanders versus Progressive. Portlanders would them 4-3. No, Portland. They call it what's the mix?
Portlanders.
Derby, Portland Derby.
Carter Park.
No, I don't Carter Park he play. He play at Portland as place.
See the
Oh, about in big feel it.
Port Antonio play, man.
Where feel it? And a Carter Park he play though.
I don't Carter
No,
Park.
man. Let's see what they use. They use in St. George's. The field side I see. Lynch Park. The Lynch Park he play.
Lynch Park he play.
Yeah. Capola and St. George's, you know, the name change, you know.
Brother.
Oh, they play St. George's.
Yeah. The big team, Duki can come to Premier League.
Oh. But that game was that game. 4-3 that game done in the man.
Who won that team? Poland has?
And progressive. What I mean, I know. I know we can't believe progressive job with it.
A football game, man, see, man.
Yes.
We're not taking chances versus Treasure Beach on Saturday.
You dominate the game.
Yeah, cause them just come feel like soak up pressure, play behind the ball, play upon counter.
What we are saying? I want some English type thing them are deal with.
It's a coward's way.
Yeah, but I like football. If you attack man 2-2 man, when I play football, man.
Well, there are times when you won't be able to, because some of the time, whether you believe it or not, some team does better than you. And you have to come up with ways in which you deal with that situation. But hey.
Anyway, the leading goal scorer of our league, because we can't get information for Group B. O'Brien Reid
From
Progressive upon 3 goals. Jahid Ansi from Lyman upon 2. Also Testes, Carlos Campbell upon 2. So we have 2 per step on 2 goals.
But you should not say Ansi played only 1 game. Played in the first game, scored 2 goals and haven't played back since because of injury.
Wait. Mr. Meek.
Yeah.
Let's play football.
Yeah?
Play football.
I want to play like him belong like a
play
Premier League
ball
ball at the right.
What Mr. Meek?
He has always been a talented fella. It's
The
just
rum
that
drinking all these
when it
things.
come down to
The rum drinking all these things mashing up over the years.
yeah. But ball and feet, we can't
Body
get
first. In body first, in ball feet.
Yeah, man.
Testes.
Bad man.
I play some good ball. Testes. Hey. Michael Cousin from Grazing, 2 goals. Ocean Plummer from Falmouth, 2 goals. Oh, your goal scoring thing look, Reno.
Well, we have one player, we have them on 2 goals.
Oh. So you don't really have scored a goal, man. Or the goal come from all over upon the park.
So you know.
It look like a big centre back and score a goal, man.
Yeah, man, he scored ahead against Lima.
It's Lima when?
No, Lima. Oh, yes. They both of them did it. Oh, yeah, they are speaking into being, man.
The man make
I'm speaking into being, you know.
Mr. Meeks, the man make know from day one.
Here, he make it talk and somebody burst me upon the information.
No, man, if you tap your zone and me tap my zone. That was the final we play, man. I thought we were qualified in Premier League.
Hey, I'm only for YouTube. I wait for the clash, you know. Balakar versus Pesa versus.
Yeah, Balakar already, man.
Eh?
So we beat Balakar already.
Balakar one was still and drape him up. Balakar one was still and drape him up. Yeah.
Time I come down.
I come down to the integrity, and that's what I go on. In Peso?
I come down.
Yes.
Time I come down to the integrity.
Yeah, but enough ball if we play, man.
No fish ball, but I tell you, Queen. Saturday I come match, you know. You must say
Yeah.
6 game, you know.
You must say Lima play.
One week we are gonna have 2 matches for the week. Which week we have the 2 matches?
So Treasure Beach start out, that's a Treasure Beach. So what them name? Juju start out now?
Yeah, man. They don't play 4 games.
Chojo's a big side. Hey, guess who scored the goal for Chojo's then? Guess. You know him. You know him.
For Chojo's who?
Guess who scored the goal then for Chojo's then?
Guess.
One player who they have a Charlie Mount and he left. Kurt A Kurt like man up there, brother.
Kurt, that's lucky goal then, man.
So you lick that one the right on the head, so boof! Boof!
I couldn't know nobody else. Hey, let me tell you something. All things set aside, Curtin was a good player. Was a special player who just mentality was wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, well, we're going to run it up. Don't leave it all come matter, so we catch up.
I got to wrap up here now still.
Yeah, man, so they come on.
I'll do the fixtures with the people before we leave. So in a group A, Baptist Alliance versus Grazing, 3 p.m. Baptist Alliance games that I can play a York, the two mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have Spanish Town Police versus Chojo, so a prison over. I think that game they might go over Royal Lakes Field. Alright. Then you have Lima versus Portlanders at Jackson, 3 p.m. Saturday. Yeah. Then you have Progressive versus Spanish Town Police FC. Progressive. No, where am I gone? Sorry, people. Medforest versus Progressive. That maybe I go play a Constant Spring or down a Medforest home field. Yeah? So those are the games. When I Medforest next match, Saturday, March, Saturday. Where can I see the fixtures? I have the fixtures on my phone right now. I'm gonna drop the fixtures for that week match. Alright? I'm gonna drop it so you can see it, yeah?
No, me on skin as a result, them drop one over.
Yeah.
Who I keep pulling?
I mean, also we have one goalkeeper from Brownstone though. And we have a goalkeeper who carry the team that Premier League last year.
Last year?
The Plunkett.
Who we carry?
Last year. Oh,
No,
little
not
you
him.
there.
The keeper who carry the Premier League. How would he go? Him, did it?
Oh, one of the guys Premier League gonna swap him out.
No, man. Him decides him to manage the team.
Then he get injured.
And him get injured too. So him
serious foot problem.
Yeah. But him
Okay.
But he alright now, and he
alright,
dead.
now him a play.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that I go on this. I'm gonna go over to group B now.
Somebody asked Mars, asked how Medforest game go Saturday.
And draw 2-2 with Chojo's.
Draw 2-2 with Chojo's. Chojo's a lead 2-0 and unseen who are your side. Lima
with him. We are coach Lima, Mars. So alright now, so watch me now. Alan PYC versus Peterfield at Alan with St. Elizabeth. Brownstone versus Duncans. Them say them match I go play where?
I don't know.
Chilani multi-purpose center. So St. Best I go play Falmouth first. Then I go have Reno versus Church. That's how you go? No, I run game here. I run game that people. Sorry. Petersfield versus Brownstone at Petersfield. Alan PYC versus St. Best at Alan Village, St. Elizabeth. Duncans versus Treasure Beach at Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium. And Falmouth and Reno at Elliswick and Peter.
Yeah, no Bobby Hood. I want to hardest thing them that better. Forget a man for click for a simple button. Brother, a man we watch the entire video. A man we brother. A man we watch the entire video. With that comment section.
You don't realize it.
They not like the video and subscribe and that. I tell you.
Who that?
Knockins.
Where? What go on?
We have play the people them all up on the thing, Bridget.
No, a good thing say my there so cause see it pop up and play it. But yeah, continue man.
Yeah, so that's basically what I go on Nigeria too, you know. Lima of the well, the well, Falmouth of the well, Kelson Zambia,
Mid-Forest, I do it.
Mid-Forest of the well. True are come back. True have good management and them have a good structure there. So them can raise the bar on the well as well. So yeah, them have youngsters out the well. So big up True and the coaching staff and everybody there. You know. Yeah, man. You have to give yourself some mix and myself and management and players at Lima a lot of props as well, Jordan. And
At this time, we're
at
still
this
there,
time,
with
for
2 points ahead.
put in the work and believing in themselves and so. And there's more work to be done, and if them continue working like this, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Coach Meek.
Yo.
Tell you already, there's a place where you're on the Knockins family. Just
All right.
talk to me. Just talk to me. You can
All right.
make some arrangements. Yes, Mars, did you answer that question?
Play for,
Yes, Chocobus is playing for
They are
me.
fine, but he's not playing. They are fine.
But he will be playing for Medforest because he's no longer with Waterhouse. And yes, he's aware of that now. He said that he didn't know, but now he knows. He will be playing.
That's a lie. But you never know.
Don't be like that. Let's just go with what he says. But now we know what he knows.
Okay.
Kelson Hall.
Zambia, they are lying, man.
Huh?
I don't know name, sir. The goalkeeper. Oh, I goalkeeper matter. Kelson.
Boy, yes.
The Cookie didn't call him.
Cookie didn't call him, I know about Zambia, but I call him last name.
But him someday, where you don't know, they might tell you now, say keeper is a zombie. So.
Well, I'm going to clean sheet, so.
Me, sir, go on some deep meditation.
Anyway, people, we wrap up here now. I hate that, really appreciate you coming on. So, Unseen, you have nothing else to say?
That is it, man. That is it.
Ted, Knockins, big up.
I'm a boss. Big up for myself. After the next round, I'm at
live watch along.
After MoBay kicking Mount Pleasant.
Oh, live watch along. The live watch along Thursday. Mount Pleasant.
I hear you, sir. I hear you. Live watch along Thursday.
If my coach them ramp put it in a trouble.
So we are going to have Ted. We are watch along Thursday with Mount Pleasant and Chapelton.
With there one.
Yeah. Probably I'm going to jump on because what happens is that at the app me use, so I don't know if more can do it two of them one time.
All right. Big up, people. Big up. Unseen. Remember, before you go to your bed, like and share. Subscribe to the channels. Both channels, Unseen Sports TV and El Futura Sports. You have nothing to say, Unseen?
That is it.
Big up!
And we are what, Mix?
Out of
here.
Out of here.